Hey, 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 hey. Back again online with different hair you might see if you saw my last live. It's the in-between time between my next set of braids, which I'm really excited about. I'm going a different direction color-wise, so super fun. Hello, hello, hello. It is time we can get started. So excited. We're going to be talking about journaling, but specifically gratitude journals. So if you don't have a gratitude journal and you're like, what the heck is that? This is the program for you. This is where you want to be. So welcome. Let me get my deck up and running for you so you can see, and then we'll go through this one by one. And so if you have comments and thoughts and all that, please put that in the comments so that I can either hit them live or, as you know, talker. I can definitely come back at the end as well. And I'm really excited to hear some of your thoughts about this because I love journaling, but specifically my gratitude journal is something that I find even more special because it's really focused journaling. And I think it really helps me be grounded on a daily basis. So let's get to this. 5 reasons to keep a gratitude journal. Before we get started, just so you know the agenda of what we're going to be talking about. Meet and greet. Who the heck am I, right? Why journal at all? 5 specific reasons I think that you should have a gratitude journal today. My journaling words of wisdom I've been writing, oh gosh, since I was like 6 years old. So it's been years and years and years, 34 going on 35 this year. So I love writing. And then of course, what's next? So if that excites you, if you're like, yes, Tosh, yes, let's do this, then you're ready. You're ready, ready, ready. Meet and greet. And if you like my deck, please tell me because I have fun putting these together and kind of finding fun images and designing them. So if you ever have questions on your own deck design and stuff like that, I know I definitely have a lot of entrepreneurs and content creators in the dressing room mate world fan base. So make sure that you guys put those questions or thoughts out there too, so that I can help you. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Natasha Maria Nurse. I am a speaker. I am a coach. I specifically like to focus my coaching on accountability. Helping people get their shit together essentially is my expertise. As a Virgo, as an authoritative, persuasive person, I find that I can help you get your shit together when you need to. And then content creator, right? So every single day I'm either creating pictorial content, video content. It's pretty much one of the best things I have ever learned to do and ever really will enjoy doing. And outside of these categories, I am pregnant. People ask me, how am I doing? Going on 24 weeks starting, I guess, tomorrow. And being pregnant is a feeling. It's a state of existence. It's everything I never knew I wanted and everything I always wanted all at once. We're having a boy, and he is going to be the next man that I love the most in my life. And super excited to meet my little one. You'll find out his name when he's born. You know, we have to have some surprises, guys, but we did recently announce that what his gender was, and that was a really fun story. Just to kind of get you there. If you are having a baby as well, please put that in the comments. I always love to meet and speak with other expectant mothers. It's a fun, wild ride. Right now, he's kicking a little bit, so I'm feeling flutters. And he also was very tired. He was making me feel very tired this morning. I kind of woke up and I felt like he was like, "Moms, like, what are you doing? Like, get your life together. Like, stay in bed. Keep the bonnet on. What are you doing?" And workaholic Virgo, gotta get up. I can't even tell you how many appointments and things I have to do today, but we're here. We're gonna push through. I got my afro out. I got my makeup on. We're gonna do this, guys. So if you want to learn more about me, Natasha Nurse, Dressing Room Mate, go to dressingroommate.com. Let's get this popping. So first and foremost, before getting to gratitude journaling, why journal at all? This is important because you have to always understand the why, the foundation of anything you're talking about or doing before you can explore the topic or the construct even deeper. So I love to journal because there are many, many reasons. I think it comes down to these specific 3 reasons. So I want you to hone in. Feel free to take notes if you're taking notes, screenshots, all of that good jazz. Welcome. Tell me I'll smile for you. First and foremost, we have to acknowledge our victories. And what do I mean by that? Waking up is a victory. It is a blessing and a miracle to wake up every single day. Life itself is a miracle and a blessing. So if you refuse to acknowledge that, then you are really doing yourself an injustice, because there's so many people who did not wake up today or who will lose their life today. So please, 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 please remember that your life is a blessing. It is a miracle. It is everything. As someone who's creating life as we speak, it is everything. So journaling is a wonderful opportunity to just be, hey, thank you. Thank you, universe, for waking up. Hey, thank you for the loved ones I have in my life. If you, in your life, if you have a partner, if you have a friend, if you have family, people who care about you, that is a blessing. There are people who woke up today who don't have that. So please, 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 please remember that, hone in on that. All right. Now, when it comes to other things that you can do with journaling, it's a wonderful time for reflection. You know, what's interesting about life is that life is best understood. And I saw this on social media and I thought it was fabulous. Life is best understood when you look at it at the end, right? So we go through things. If you're lucky, you're here on this planet 80, 90, maybe 100 years, right? If you're lucky. And you don't understand everything that you're going through until the end, until the end when you can look back. But what can we do before then? We can still take moments and time for ourselves to reflect and to think about, hey, how did this week go? We're here. And if you're here in the United States, it is Saturday. You can take time to think, hey, how did Sunday through Friday go? What were the best things that I experienced? What were the challenges that I overcame? What were the things that surprised me this week? What were the moments that melted my heart? What were the moments that drove me crazy? What were the moments that made me laugh hysterically? What were the moments that scared me? What were the moments that made me question my existence, made me question why this was happening? Who's this, that, right? Moments of reflection. We have to always instill and make time for that, because those are the opportunities for you to think about what's going on and process around your life. So that's a really good way to incorporate that into your life. If you're like, I don't know when I have time to think about things. Well, get a journal and start thinking about it. And if you can journal every day, beautiful. If you can journal every week, beautiful. If you can journal every month, beautiful, right? The timeline for this is whatever's conducive for you in your life. Don't ever let anyone dictate how you run your life and how you decide to use your time. All right. And then also, as a person who definitely loves the law of attraction, if you're not familiar with that, I have some resources for you. We talk about it on my podcast with hubby. I definitely have talked about it here on Dress and Roommate. So law of attraction and is really kind of this process of how you can view your life and how you can apply it as a practitioner. Meaning, if I want to be a millionaire, okay, right? If that's a goal of yours, say I want to be a millionaire. Well, what are you doing about it, right? First, have you set the intention to do it? Cool. Want to be a millionaire. Get specific. How much? Do you want 10 million? Do you want 1 million? Do you want 100 million? Do you want 200 million? What do you want? Set a number. Put a number out there. And then how do we back into that number, right? How do we take the time to say, if I want $10 million, if you can say in the next 30 years, next 20 years, whatever the timeline is, then what are you doing today between now and those 20 years to get that $10 million? Is it through books? Is it through selling products? Is it through a service? Is it through business? Is it through stocks? Is it through investments? Is it through real estate? What are the different avenues of income streams that you're going to design for yourself to achieve that ultimate goal that you want for yourself? So journaling is also another opportunity for you to kind of plan out the future, right? We don't just have to be busy in our lives, but we can also be productively creating the future that we want for ourselves. All right. So journaling, you can acknowledge your victories. You can set time for reflection, all the wonderfulness and the awkwardness that comes with life. It's a lot of moments of like, WTF, like, what was that? What did I read? What did I experience? What did you say to me? Right? Things like that. And then also setting your attentions, right? What do you want out of this world? What do you want? I every day think about what I want for my son. Every day I think about what I want to be as a mother, what I want to be as a wife, what I want to be as a friend, what I want to be as a daughter, and really trying to create action plans and working on those plans every single day so that I can be who I need to be for everyone in my life, all the people who depend on me, right? So if that's making sense to you, no questions, no, Hey there. So I got a congrats. Thank you. Hey, Janaya. Thank you. On Facebook. I see my Facebook love. Guys, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Periscope. I'm on YouTube. So get the word out, spread it out. If you think anyone needs to hear this program, please invite them. Now, let's get to the gratitude journal specifically. And also, guys, just so you know, FYI, I'm going to have a recap of this on the blog on justyourmate.com. So you can be able to watch this video. You can share it out to your friends as well. And you'll also get the link, the journal that I specifically use for my gratitude journal. So you can be like, I do this with Tasha. Be like, yes, we do it together, loves. How fun. 5 reasons. 5 reasons. First of all, gratitude is everything. Gratitude is the only attitude of choice. There's a lot in this world that's happening. I know it's not good all the time. I know it doesn't feel good all the time, but there's a reason why we go through this. There's a reason for COVID-19. There's a reason for the apocalypse that happened in Texas last week. There is a reason for the typhoons that people experience and live or pass from. There's a reason for cancer. There's a reason for disease. There's a reason for global warming. There's a reason for everything. Nothing is happening just because it's like, oh my gosh, I don't know, it's just happening. Nonsense. Like, let's call a spade a spade. Let's keep it real, real 100 with each other and ourselves. And there's a reason for everything. So first and foremost, when you have a gratitude journal, these are some of the 5 things that I go through when I think about, I write about 3 things a day that I'm grateful for, and I think about it as well. And so why do you want to have a gratitude journal? You want to focus on what matters most. It's not always about what's uncomfortable, right? Like, could I tell you every moment of this pregnancy is really comfortable and delicious and wonderful? Heck no. Some of it's pretty darn gross and disgusting. Some of it is pretty uncomfortable, right? I can't even describe to you how my belly is feeling right now. It's all sorts of kind of weirdness. It is what it is. I can't tell you how fun it is to walk and feel pressure above your hoo-ha, right? And you're trying to walk and get your steps in. I can't tell you how uncomfortable it is when you eat something and it is not sitting right in your stomach. Woo! Sexy, right? There's a lot of uncomfortableness and disgustingness that we deal with in life. It's okay, because on the flip side, there's also a lot of beautifulness to wake up to someone who tells you they love you, for someone who stares at you and says, you know, you're my everything, you're my queen, you're my life, right? Things like that, which is like, oh my God, I never knew I would be loved by anyone, much less have love for, for what's going on 17 years. It'll be in September. It's a remarkable thing. Never knew I would ever have that. So blessed. I can't even talk about it. I'll start crying. So blessed beyond measure, right? Also, you could appreciate, and I know that this is hard, very hard to deal with, but you have to appreciate the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? Every failure is not a failure. It's a teachable lesson. Every heartache is painful, is upsetting, but there's a lesson. Every win, every graduation, every salary boost, every business milestone, those are wins. You can't just appreciate the good, though. We have to appreciate the contrast, right? The lessons that we enjoy versus the lessons we don't enjoy, because there's a reason for every lesson that we experience. So that's a really great way to instill that into your body and your psyche by writing that stuff down every single day, right? What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for that my boss screamed at me, because it showed me, hey, this person is incapable of controlling their anger, and makes me think about, hey, is this the type of work environment I want to be in? Hey, I'm grateful that my mom spoke, disrespectful to me, because it shows me how she devalues or doesn't appreciate the people in her life. And I know that for my own children, right? There is a lesson and value in the good, the bad, and the ugly in your life. You have to know this, and to kind of practice that, write that stuff down. Also, reflecting on the life lessons, it's remarkable. If you think about, regardless of how old you are, you could be 10, you could be 50, you could be 100 years old. The amount of life lessons you experience on a daily basis is remarkable. So what are you doing with them, right? Like, are they just coming in one ear, going out the other ear? No, right? We have to do something with them. So gratitude journaling is an opportunity for you to say, the best life lesson I learned today was ... And what's really interesting, if you continue to do this on a kind of consistent basis, you might be able to turn that into content for your own platforms. If you too are an entrepreneur, content creator, things like that, you could put a book out of that. You could create some type of children's book series. You could do a talk thing on it. Like, gosh, like the content that you derive out of your journaling can turn into something else that can be a blessing for someone else, right? So it's remarkable. It's a really cool experience and a really cool engagement activity to do for yourself, and hopefully to teach those you love around you, right? Thus my program, because you're tuning in. So if you find that this warms your heart and this moves you and it moves you to go and journal, then like, I've done what I needed to do for the day. Like, I've accomplished that. So please help me win today. Thank you very much. Now, another thing this kind of ties back into the law of attraction, which is like, again, anything you think about becomes your reality in life. So, you know, if you constantly go around saying, I hope I don't fail, I hope I don't fall, I hope I don't, all you're saying to the universe is create scenarios where those things that you don't want to happen will happen. So you flip it and you say, hey, I want to walk peacefully and successfully and safely down the street. Hey, I want to drive from point A to point B and get there in time safely. Not, hey, I don't want to crash. Hey, I don't want to fall. That's nonsense. It's idiotic. Flip it. Flip it and affirm what you want. Thus, you can attract more of those opportunities, and including the outcome that you desire. So that also applies to gratitude, right? So the more grateful you are, tells the universe, oh, she ready for more opportunities to be grateful for, right? So every day I'm very grateful to be pregnant, no matter how sick, no matter how challenging it may be, because I know that this child and this moment in my life is something that didn't have to happen, right? I'm being blessed right now. So with the blessing, is it pretty all the time? No, it's not pretty all the time, but it's the greatest thing I'll ever be gifted. So I need to honor that gift, and I need to be grateful for this gift, and I need to treasure this gift, right? Same thing for the few people in my life that I can rely on. Absolutely, you'll find their names in my gratitude journal, because these are people that mean everything, right? And really help me feel supported. So, thank you. All right. Now, lastly, understand your path and your purpose. I'm big on purpose because I don't believe that life is just, again, happenstance or coincidental. There's a reason why you're alive. There's a reason why you're here today. There's a reason for everything that's happening in your life. And if you don't continuously try to think about what your purpose is, and not just like your daily purpose, but your bigger life purpose. Like, what are you here on this planet to do? What is the deeper reason for why you know who you know and what you do? And like, you're really doing injustice to yourself if you're not doing that. So I personally think it's worth investing time really honing in and thinking about your purpose. Because guess what? Your purpose might change. Like why I thought I was supposed to be alive at 6 or 10 is very different than at 20 or 30, right? Like, or 34. So it changes. But ultimately, I always knew that I was here to care for others. I've always been a person who's like, are you okay? Do you need a blanket? Have you eaten today? Like, that's always just been my nature. It's not ironic that my last name is Nurse, like a healer, right? Like, it's kind of funny that way, because I do that with everyone. I'm just kind of like the mom with everyone, and I enjoy it. I can't help myself. I'm just like, oh my God, do you need help? Let me love you. Like, let me love you. Because I enjoyed it. It feeds my soul. It makes me feel like I have purpose, and it defines my purpose, which is to care for others, to inspire others, to motivate others, and to also help others see the remarkableness within them. Most people are incapable of seeing just how beautiful and remarkable they are as human beings. So to be able to be that mirror for other people, blessings upon blessings, right? So how are you understanding your path, your purpose, your career, your passions? How are you doing that? Journaling, gratitude journaling specifically, right? So today, what will go in my gratitude journal? Grateful for my baby, grateful for my hubby, grateful for future babies, right? If it was up to Khalil, this would be one of 6. I'm like, 6 puppies? Yes, amazing, amazing. 6 children. Who are you buying them from? I don't know if I'm ready for all that. I know I'm ready for number 1, and I'm going to work up to number 3, and we'll see what the universe blesses me on that. That's where I stand on that, guys. But beyond that, what else is going in? I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my network. I'm grateful for the people that I can text and I can call and say, hey, I need you. Or, here's a funny meme, or like, silly stuff like that. I've friends, they're watching, they'll know who they are. They go, oh, Tosh, right? People that I can just share like little tidbits of information. And it's just like the happiest things that I love to do. And then I can have someone I can share that with. So yay, you. And then, of course, grateful for the opportunity to be able to wake up and to do what I love, to be able to do a program around gratitude journaling and hopefully inspire you to start and get your gratitude journal today. All right. So if that is not clear to you, please, please, please tell me in the comments. I see some more love. Thank you on Facebook, guys. Keep it going. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, next, words of wisdom. So again, journaling sometimes can feel a little bit uncomfortable if you've never really done it, or if you sometimes struggle, right? We, like anything else, you can struggle. So first and foremost, I think you should always speak the truth, right? So like, you don't have to share the words. I don't have to show you exactly what my journal looks like, right? Like, but you should feel like you have a safe space for yourself to write what your truth is. What are you grateful for? Who are you grateful for? What experiences are you grateful for? Speak the truth, right? Speak the truth. Be truthful and honest and open with yourself. It's the only way you can ever be. Whether you keep that openness to the world is up to you to decide. I'm not emotionally equipped to not be honest. You can watch me try to lie. It's terrible. Khalil's like, what? Like, why are you so horrible at lying? I'm like, I'm not emotionally equipped for this. I love honesty. I love being ridiculously honest because I think A, it's hilarious, and B, it's the only way my heart can be. So I just keep it, I give it to you all. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. You tell me you don't like it, but it is what it is. So I say, speak the truth. Next, be present and intentional. Don't just get the journal and be like, I'm grateful for, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Be in the moment, right? Put the phone over, or if you're watching or listening to something, fine, keep the phone there. But like, be in the moment. It takes like freaking 2 minutes to journal. I journal and I like put stickers on there, specifically Lion King stickers. I am 6 years old on the inside. Thank you. And I put my little journaling down and I put my little stickers around it because I love stickers. And that's how, so it takes me about 5 minutes, but for you, it should take you 2 minutes unless you're drawing or doing some art with it too. And just do it and be intentional about it, right? But you're intentionally taking time and space to do this for your life, for your future. And guess what, guys? That's called me time. You have to honor me time. This idea that you're living life and you don't have time for you is bullshit. It's straight bullshit. And I'm sorry, but I have to call it how I see it, because you have 24 hours a day. If you don't have 2 minutes for yourself, who the hell do you have 2 minutes for? Who's more important than you in your life? And I understand, hey, Tosh, what if you have kids? What if you have, a demanding job? What if you have a demanding life? Yeah, but you have 2 minutes because you know why? Because you've urinated at some point today, because you've gone and done number 2 at some point today. So you find a way and a time to do other things in life. You damn well need to find the time to give yourself 2 minutes of journaling. Cut the crap. Cut the crap. Do it and just do it and just do it. That's it. Just do it. Nike called it. It's very simple. And again, I encourage you to be committed to the process. So will you miss a day? Yeah, maybe if you go on vacation and you forget to bring your journal, or you didn't have time or whatever, fine, but don't fall off and then be like, oh, well, I haven't done it in a week, I should stop. Do you stop breathing if you forget to breathe for a minute? No, your brain still needs oxygen. You still need to take in that air. Did you forget to use the bathroom for a week? No, right? Like, so even if you fall off, it's okay to jump back in. No one's judging you. This isn't, some type of school assignment. This is personal development. This is me time. This is the time for you to reflect. This is an opportunity for you to appreciate your life. So there's never, you can never find this perfect time. It's just finding the time to do it. And even if something gets in the way of that, fine. Pick it up tomorrow, pick it up next week. But please, 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 please be committed to loving yourself enough to doing this, because this is an act of love for yourself and for your future self. So if you see yourself being X person in 10 years, well, guess what? This is a part of that process. It can be. It definitely can be. So as long as it doesn't offend you, I mean, I don't know how positivity and gratitude can offend you, but if it does, please put that in the comments. I'm really interested about having that conversation. Because that's like positivity offends you. Interesting. Let's work through that, guys. But if you're like, no, Tosh, I can do this. Of course you can. And you will. Then you're ready to go, guys. You're ready to go. So what's next? Isn't she so cute? I just love these illustrations. They're so cute. What you need to do. So first of all, if you're not already a part of the Dressing Room 8 world, then please go to dressingroom8.com, subscribe to the blog, the monthly newsletter. Newsletter just went out yesterday. I shared it also on social media. So if you missed it, you can catch it there, but you can subscribe again. March is right around the corner and you don't want to miss out for the next monthly newsletter and all my monthly, blog posts. And then of course, events, right? Where can you catch more of me doing this? Talking about babies and uncomfortability of life and gratitude. Amazing. Best combo ever, right? Exactly. So you can go on the events page at dressingroom8.com and then you'll get more of Tasha, because who doesn't want more of Tasha? I mean, like really, it's the best thing ever. Thank you. So, okay, you got it. dressingroom8.com. Sign up for the blog, monthly newsletter, check out the events page. And this is my information. So if you ever need to get a hold of me, Natasha at dressingroom8.com. That's my phone number. That's the website. Look how cute. Bye. So cute. But before I say bye, credits, because it's always important. So these are the credits that come for this design of DAC. And with that pretty much ends the conversation, the show that I had for today. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that you too are like, yes, gratitude journaling, all about it, gonna start it. I can't wait. I can't wait for you to start. All right. So this has been fun. I hope you have a wonderful, productive, loving, amazing day. I will see you soon. Always on social media, always available for you. Hit your girl up. All right. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon. Bye.